Pittsburgh starts 2022 off on the road with some division action. They open up in the jungle, the Bengals ready for their encore.
We're not done yet. Time to do it again.
What if Joe Burrow had a line? It's time to find out. Burrow broke out last year despite getting dropped and hurried on a regular basis. He was under consistent duress and he still had a great year.
Time for me to take over.
Only one of his starting linemen from last year will be out there this week, left tackle Jonah Williams. At right tackle is newcomer La'el Collins. Guess who pretty much always lines up over right tackle for the Steelers?
In trouble, Watt brings him down.
Collins versus TJ Watt, that's a big matchup to watch. Collins got the big payday because he had a good 2021. Watt can make Burrow feel like it's still 2021.
Watt coming after him, and he is sacked back at the 18.
For what it's worth, TJ only faced Burrow once last year, and he didn't sack him. Since he has a new guard and a new center, they will be tasked with trying to hold Cameron Hayward in check.
He's knocked down by Cameron Hayward.
Let's go.
Alex Highsmith can also get home. He did so a half dozen times in 2021.
Under pressure. Down he goes. That's a huge sack for Alex Highsmith.
And they have the Force on their side now. Larry Obi-Wan Kenobi Ogunjobi, he's the traitor that emigrated to the dark side.
Locke is sacked from behind. Ogunjobi.
Pittsburgh's pass rush was and still should be a key strength of theirs. Last year, it helped them contain Burrow's favorite target in a way. Jamar Chase didn't have any blow-up games against the Steelers, but he did against plenty of other teams.
He's going toward the end zone. Chase, I'll take that. Touchdown.
He could match up with Steeler Levi Wallace. The former Buffalo corner has played the pass well the last 4 years he's been in the league.
Intercepted by Wallace.
Bengals' passing attack won't be a one-man show by any means. Chase's two mates could be number ones on some other teams. Pittsburgh's secondary will get tested.
Going deep, and it's caught by Higgins. He goes in for the score. A 75-yard touchdown.
Downfield, look at this. On the fly, Boyd, foot race. That is 6. Leaping into the end zone.
Steelers counter with Akella Witherspoon. 2021 got cut short, was playing the pass really well before the injury.
It's intercepted, and that is Witherspoon running up the field.
And whoever finds themselves in the slot will get Cameron Sutton. If he doesn't fare better in this game than he did last year, he might be the Waldo Burrow is looking for. He's lucky to have Minka behind him. Fitzpatrick comes in as one of the best free safeties in the game.
And stripped by Fitzpatrick.
Steelers' front was good at pressuring QBs, not so much at stopping ball carriers. Steelers were brutal on that front, actually. Let's see if Miles Jack can make any sort of difference. He's playing his first game in a helmet with just one logo on it.
Nothing doing, right into the arms of Miles Jack.
His partner, Devin Bush, needs to start strong or he could be watching more snaps from the sideline.
And immediately hit by Devin Bush Jr.
In this game, those gents will be trying to stop Joe Mixon. There's a buzz that he could blow up in 2022 with that improved line.
Mixon darts to the outside, and Mixon is gone. Touchdown, Bengals.
And he's a fine safety valve, so expect him to haul in a few passes as well.
Underneath, it's Mixon. 2nd and goal at the 9. Diving in. Touchdown. He got in.
A running back will play a central role when the Steelers have the ball. Sure, there's a new QB in town, but it's hard to imagine Najee Harris not getting the ball all game long after what we saw from him last year. He didn't have a good O-line either, but it didn't stop him from grinding.
There's a big wide open hole, and then there's nothing but green grass and a couple of guys to run over.
It'll be tough sledding through the middle of Cincinnati's defensive line. They're tough at defensive tackle, and they like both their primary linebackers.
Deep drop, Carr will go down. Sacked by B.J. Hill.
And it does not work as DJ Reader sacks Matthew Stafford.
Running play. Closed up in a hurry. Cincinnati was having none of it. Jermaine Pratt.
Give it to Cam as the Rams start running the ball today. To no avail here. That's Logan Wilson.
Brings us to Mitch Trubisky. He won the starting job. Probably isn't on a super long leash, though. Still, his road to redemption starts this week.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown.
Trubisky's mobility will come into play, being the Steelers' O-line is a bit of an X factor right now, which is why you might see some drool coming from Trey Hendrickson's helmet. The Watts, Garretts, and Bosas get all the pub, but he was right there with the best sack masters.
Under pressure, hit by Hendrickson, and sacked.
Sam Hubbard will go after Trubisky from the other side.
Carr back to throw from the goal line, sacked. He's brought down.
When Mitch lets it fly, he does have a nice group of pass catchers. He just needs time to utilize them. Everyone is going to want to see if rookie George Pickens can keep up that highlight reel of his.
Looking for George Pickens, and he makes the catch. Does he keep his feet in? Yes, he does. It's a touchdown. Man, he's been doing his thing all preseason.
Here's the pass down the field, and it's Johnson wide open for the touchdown.
He's back, he pumps, throws it to touchdown, and that is Chase Claypool cutting inside a defender.
And bend to the end zone, Freiermuth, and caught. Was he in? Yes, he was. Touchdown.
Pass defense for the Bengals. Free safety Jesse Bates is a good player. Just know he didn't play the pass great last year. Trubisky may want to test the slot because nickel cornerback Mike Hilton was a little rough too. Cornerbacks Eli Apple and Chidobe Awuzie will be responsible for the outside guys. They were solid.
Deep shot, knocked away at the last moment. Sutton thought he had a touchdown, and Eli Apple had other ideas.
Stafford throws over the middle, and it is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie.
Bengals will also make sure to get Dax Hill out for plenty of snaps. It's his jungle debut.
Excellent tackle by Dax Hill.
We don't always have time for every single player or every angle, so put all your thoughts in the comments section so everyone has some good reading material. Game preview guy back at it. They gave me this nice uniform for this season. Pretty tight and icy, isn't it? We wrap things up with 10 predictions in these previews. They come to you via our writer's block. Nick Shook, Mark Sessler, Grant Gordon, Kevin Patra, Eric Edholm. Then you've got MJD, Daniel Jeremiah, former scout, current analyst, Colleen Wolfe, NFL media superhost, Scrapple lover and proud of it. Not Scrabble the game, Scrapple. Marcus Grant, fantasy live genius. Adam Rank, not only a writer and a fantasy guy and NFL analyst, he's the embodiment of Con Air. People love watching it, they just don't like to admit it. Put the bunny in the box already.